All right, today I'm going to dive La Jolla Shores. I'm going to join a tour with Marcel. He hooked up with another gig at La Jolla Sports and something. But I'm going to video or record everything using my iPhone. All right, I picked up that case on eBay. I've used these cases before for older model iPhones. And so today I'm going to give it a shot in the ocean.
Camera's working. Camera's working. No flood yet.
Yeah, the camera was working and it didn't flood. I did take the case with me on a separate dive with no camera on the inside just to make sure it didn't flood. And it didn't. I took it down to about 130, 140 feet on a tech dive just to see if any water got into the case. But overall, it actually did really well. I was a little worried about the color and whether it would correct down below, and it seems to be videotaping fairly well. Here's a small little rockfish I caught, and of course there were a ton of the sheephead family just swimming around. They actually enjoyed following us everywhere we went. Got quite a bit of footage with them. We stayed fairly shallow and only hung out at around 60-65 feet, close to where Vallecita's Point is. And of course, where Vallecita's Point is are the sheephead family, and we actually found 2 octopus dens and a very, very large halibut at the top of Vallecita's Point. Visibility was a good 15, maybe even 20-25 feet. I followed behind the group, and so it was a little skewed in regards to visibility. If they turned up the sand, it went from 25 feet to maybe 3. All in all, I think the iPhone did really well, and the case did a great job. I love these anemones. This was a cool white one, and later on I videotaped a really bright orange one. This extremely large halibut loves to hang out at the top of Vallecita's Point. So if you ever swim to Vallecita's and you get to the very point, go to the top, and I would say 6 times out of 10 you are going to see this very, very large halibut. Now the video here does not do it justice in regards to how large it is, but I do have footage of this with 2 divers right next to it. You can see it's probably, I would say at least 4 feet, maybe even 5 feet long. Water temperature throughout the dive was a balmy 58, which is actually not too bad this time of year. The diver so you can compare the size of the halibut with the diver. I think the lady was probably about 5'7" long, and Marcel is probably 6 feet long. And as you can tell, this is a very, very large animal. Comrade paid a visit with us. It was doing its hunting thing. Love these comrades. We're in about 60 feet of water, but it is very common to see a comrade even at 90 feet. No shortage of sheephead footage. They literally swam everywhere we went. And this is another female hanging out. I'm curious how many females hang out with one male. I would say the one male that we were seeing, this fellow, he probably has about 4 or 5 females hanging out around him. And this is the octopus den that I found. It was just so majestic, just hanging out in its hole. I'm curious, potentially maybe some eggs in this den? Didn't see any, but I'm gonna come back maybe tomorrow to see if I can find this den again and see if I can take a peek deeper into the den. It's a beautiful octopus. And this was the other den that I found. It was not too far away from the first den, but all very close to Vallecita's Point. Again, just hanging out at around 60, 65 feet of water. And here's that beautiful orange sea anemone. So pretty, but so dangerous. Not exactly sure what this fish is called, but it really kind of looks like it looks like a wolf. It has like a wolf snout. Really cool fish. And another male sheephead just swimming around in the canyon. Visibility was just amazing at this point. You really need to go dive as soon as you possibly can because there is a storm coming. Check out the website and make your reservations online. Hope to see you down below.